pick up that. Okay, so that was one of our first lessons in writing for the school year, the proper usage of and Does anyone remember when do we use and? A-N. The word that follows behind and has to be a what? Everybody remembers the rule in order to know when to use and. Go ahead, Solomon.
A vowel.
And yes, a vowel. Yes, and. So in order to use and, the word that follows it has to start with the vowel. The vowels are A-E-I-O-U. Then we said and, A-N-D, and. When do we use and? The word that follows behind the word and has to be a what? A consonant, meaning any letter that is not a vowel. So we have the vowels and the consonants. So I have all three up here. You can do all three today. I'll give you about, about 7 minutes to work on all three. Okay. So number one says, I picked 5 pecans. You have to put an or on the line. My sister picked 10 pecans. Some people say pecans, but it's pecans. Okay. That's how we say it out here. So again, I picked 5 pecans. You put an or My sister picked 10 pecans. Then number 2, Larry, you're going to put either an or Ben went to Disney World. Pay attention to your proper noun. Number 3, Ronnie ate or an orange, apple, and banana. I'm listing fruits in here, so be careful when you write number 3. So go ahead and begin all 3 sentences. Make sure you're practicing.
Miss Flugents,
Uh-huh.
do we need to do commas?
You have to tell me that. You have to determine if you need commas or not. I can't tell you. Yes. Can't write at all. Here. I hope we found it. All right, go bring this back to Bernadette. I don't know what that is. About 5 more minutes. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. 8 plus 8 is 6.
Okay.
Miss Flugents,
I
can't see the sentences.
Is the screen changing or something?
No, I just can't see the sentences.
Okay, I'll pull it closer. Let's see if that helps. Is that a little better? I pulled it closer. Is that better? No, still can't see it?
Let me see. Hold on. I'll read it to her.
Where this is.
Oh, there you go. Is it?
Oh, it was the scroll at the screen, yeah.
It's in the-
Okay.
You might have to write down. There you go.
Oh, it's true.
Okay.
And Miss Florence,
Mm-hmm.
do pecans grow?
From a pecan tree, and they fall off the tree.
This is true.
Okay, a couple of more minutes. Yes, like we do every single day. That's what I was saying.
Miss Florence, are we still doing sentence number 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you enough time to finish. I still see people writing, so I'm trying to give time for everyone.
Yeah, but I'm not finished because I just started because I couldn't find my notebook.
Okay, that's fine.
That's rare. Oh, this is A plus 11 equals 101. Same thing, 7. Miss Florence,
Mm-hmm.
may I use the bathroom?
Yeah. Okay, about 2 more minutes, and we'll go over it. Yeah, okay.
Wait, what is that word
Which one?
with the R? What is that blank word?
With the R.
Yeah.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronnie. It's a person's name. Could be a man or a woman's name. It just depends.
Can I? What is that blank word in the number 1? Sentence.
Hmm?
Can I collect the Dutch sentence?
Can you what?
Collect the Dutch sentence.
Yeah, you were supposed to do a 3.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're asking me. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying something else.
Can I?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
The banana looks hard to spell because it has the A and A and A.
All right, let's go over them. Okay, so number 1 says, I picked 5 pecans and my sister picked 10. Okay, anybody would like to walk us through how to write this sentence the correct way? Okay, go ahead, Carly.
Capitalize the I.
Capitalize first letter I. Okay.
And put and.
And, so this should have been and. Did everyone put and?
Yes.
No one put Remember that
Nope.
M is a consonant, so we put and, okay?
And put a period.
Finish with the period. Good. Next one, Larry and our Ben went to Disney World. Okay, let's fix this one. Anyone? Okay, go ahead, Harlem.
Capitalize the L
First letter L. And good. That's A-N-D and because of that B. Okay, what's next?
capitalize the B.
B and Ben.
Whoops. Capitalize the D
D in Disney World. Proper noun of a place. How do I finish it?
with the period.
Good. Okay, number 3. Ronnie ate an or orange, apple, and banana for lunch.
Put a capital on
Good. Capitalize the R.
and
And because that's a vowel
Oh, I
O.
thought you said and. I mean a.
Yes, A-E-I-O.
Put a comma at the in between apple
Comma after orange.
and apple
Comma after apple.
and put period at the
Good. So this one had commas. Did everyone, whoever made it to number 3, did you place your commas?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are we writing our sentences? Some of
Yeah.
you I can tell, but some of you I'm not too sure. Are you writing? This is how you practice how to write. Okay. All right, good. So that's what our lesson in writing today is on and So you'll see that on the test on this week, how to write and okay, you'll have a sentence with that, which one to put. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on to phonics.
Funny.
Have a couple of things to cover in phonics. We're on chart 11.
Can I hold it?
I had gave y'all your days.
A day. How we did chart 11? What book, Miss Williams?
We're not in any books. We're going on to phonics. Any questions from writing? Oh, we're good. Everybody's kind of like, we get it.
It sounds hard. But it's easy.
Yeah, I know. It's a review. But you know, I don't know. All right, let's go over chart 11. Well, let's start with chart 9. We'll do 3 charts today. Chart, yeah, you're doing chart 9,
Me?
10, 11, 9.
Okay, I'll do 11. Wait, right?
Okay, let's start with chart 9. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. Okay. Waiting for them in here and then we'll start.
Oh, it was right there. I remember this. You get 9.
All right, let's go over chart 9 on 3. 1, 2, 3. I-N-G says pointing. K-N says not. E-N says and not.
And that A-G says I-G says and king. O-N-G says
And honk. U N, K says and
A says
W, A says walk, and
Y says
wash. A says and adopt. Y says
D says
and baby. L, E says bull, and little. E, D says and wanted. E, D says and look. E, D says and play. Awesome. Thank you for those who are saying their charts. All right, let's go on to chart 10. I had already said that. Yes, I had already said that. Okay. WH says, color the squares with the even numbers, yellow. WH says what, and well. WH says and who. TCH says and patch. EAR says ear, and ear. EAR says air, and there. EAR says and earth. OLD says old, and gold. MB says and lamb. EW says and blue. EW says you and view. Y says e and rainy. ER says and bigger. EST says S and biggest. LY says E and slowly. EN says and sharpen. ES says S and peaches. ILD says ild and child. IND says ein and kind. Make sure it's right. Okay, let's go ahead and go to chart 11. This is our new chart. So I will say the sounds first. You can say them after me. So I will say it first. You say it second. Okay. O says in shovel. A says in banana.
A says in banana.
C says in city.
C says in city.
AU says in faucet.
U says in faucet.
AW says in saw.
AW says in saw.
Color the rest. EA says E in leaf. EA says in thread. EA says A in steak. IE says E in brownie. EY says E in key. EY says A and obey. PH says in phone. CH says in chorus.
In chorus.
OUGHT says ought in thought. AUGHT says ought in caught. G says in giant. Says in fudge. Awesome. So this is phonics chart 11. So far we've done sounds O, A, C. Does anyone remember when do we use the C? What 3 letters do we have to see in order for us to use the C that says S? Because C also says K, But how do we know when to use the C that says? What 3 letters will it be near? Okay. So no one's hand is up. Okay, Evan.
I-E-N-Y.
I-E-N-Y. Thank you. Anytime the C is near an I-E-R-Y, the C will say. So for those who did not raise their hand, make sure that you know that for next time. That's the proper time to use the C that says whenever there's an E-I-R-Y, okay? Then we also, so today then we also did A-U-R and A-W-R. Today we're gonna focus on the E-A's, E-A-E, E-A-F, E-A-A, I-E-E, E-Y-E, and E-Y-A. So yeah, we're covering a lot of sounds today. Not sure to be too bad.
That's 11 words.
All right, let's look at our first word here. Would anybody like to tell me the sounds I have to circle and what the word is? Okay, thank you, Solomon. What are the sounds?
Hot.
Right here.
E-A-S-T.
E-A, E-A-E-S-T. What's the word?
East.
Thank you. Next one. Sounds here in this one. Okay, Harlem.
S-B-R.
S-P-R, spur.
E-A.
E-A-A. What's the word? I'm sorry, E-A-F. What's the word?
Spread.
Bread. Awesome. Next one here. What are the sounds? Camille?
Circle E-A-F.
E-A-A. And the other sound?
G.
G-R. Gr. What's the word?
Great.
Great. Next one here. Sounds in this one. Okay, Hannah?
B-R. Burr.
B-R. Brr.
Brief.
I-E-E.
Brief.
Brief. Remember, I-E says E like in cookie?
Or brief.
Okay. Next one here. Sounds.
Hello.
I know.
Ma'am. So they'll only doing it.
Okay, this one here. Somebody who did not go.
I didn't go.
Go ahead.
Circle E-Y.
E-Y-E and one more. This is also on chart 11.
O-N.
Wait,
no.
O-A.
Oh,
What's the word?
honey.
Honey. We talked about honey last week. Okay, next one here. Evan.
Circle S-P.
S-P. What else?
E-A.
E-A and E-R. What's the word?
Speaker.
Speaker. Next one.
Circle B-R.
B-R. Brr.
E-A.
E-A-A.
Break.
Break. Next one. Oh, look at this one. Anybody who did not go would like to go?
What is this?
Okay, go ahead, Lyric. You're already unmuted. This one here, 2 sounds.
A. Circle C.
C, good. Remember that C is by an E, so that special sound C. What else? Shh.
And mark the E.
I-E. I-E that says E. What's the word?
Knees.
Niece. Yes, niece. Good. Okay, next one. Have a few more. All right, this one here. Go ahead, Harlem.
U-R.
You are
E-Y.
EYA. What's the word? So you are and EYA.
Survey.
Survey. EYA. Survey. Okay, next one. Good. Go ahead, Carly.
Circle. E-R.
You are.
U-R. And E-Y.
What's the word?
Turkey.
Turkey.
That's a
And the last one. EAF
and E-R.
and
And
TH. What's the word?
T-H.
Weather. Awesome. So these are all the sounds that we're practicing today. You'll see them in your book to practice. All right, so last week we also learned, I think it was before, but we also learned rules that we have to follow when applying a suffix to a root word, right? So we've already done if we have a sharp vowel and it ends with a consonant, sharp vowel ends with a consonant. What do we do when we have a sharp vowel, when our root word has a sharp vowel and it ends with a consonant? What do we do, Harlem?
Double consonant.
Yes, double the consonant. So I have popped. How would popped look? How would popped look?
P-O-P-P-E-D.
Good. P-O-P-P-E-D. Then I have hit. I want to turn it into hitting. How would that look? Solomon?
This is
H-I-T-T-I-N-G.
Good. H-I-T-T-I-N-G. Page 20. H-I-T-T-I-N-G. Good. So today we're going to learn a new rule that we have to apply to certain root words. Now, if you look at all of these words that I have here, you will see that they all finish the same way. They all end with the letter E. Do you see that? So we did learn this rule last year. Does anyone remember, before I go into it, does anyone remember the rule that we have to follow when a root word ends with the E? What's the rule I have to follow before adding the suffix? Hannah?
Cross off the E and add the suffix.
Yes, good. So that E is actually what we call a silent E. Spelling. So we don't hear that E. So like in slide, we don't hear the E. Take, doze, shake, we don't hear that E. So it's a silent E. And because it's silent and we don't hear it, we drop that E before we add our suffix. We take the E off because we don't need it. So if I have slide and I want to turn it into slider, how would I write slider? Taking off that E. How would I write slider, Carly? But how do I write it? Good, ER. Now there is still an E, but that's because of the suffix ER. But I took off that E here and made it slider. Next I have take. I want to turn it into taking. How would I write taking correctly? Go ahead, Hannah.
Cross off the E and add I-N-G.
Good. So I would put T-A-K-I-N-G. I take off that E, taking. Next, I have doze. I want to turn this into dozed. Omar, how would I write dozed?
Put the line over the O and cross out the E.
I just cross out the E. And how would I write dozed with ED on the end?
Put D.
D, okay. What else do I write?
Put the line over the O.
I don't have to mark the vowel because this is applying a suffix. So how do I write it when I add ED? How do I write dozed?
What E right there?
Put D-O-Z-E-D. Next, I have shake. I want to turn it into shaker. Shaker. How would I write shaker? Okay. Go ahead.
Cross out E.
Cross out the E and let's write shaker.
S-H-A-K-E-R.
Good. And remember, they still have the E, but that's the suffix E. That's not the E that was there. If I left the E, it would be two E's. But remember, anytime your root word ends with a silent E or the letter E, you drop that E before you add your suffix. The E has to go. So if it has a sharp vowel and a consonant, you double your consonant. If it has a long vowel E, a silent E at the end, you drop the E and then you add your suffix, okay? So I'm sure if you did your pages today, you already completed it. For those who didn't do their pages today yet, this is what you'll see in the book on today, okay? All right, so last Wednesday, we learned our new type of sentence. Anybody remembers the name of the type of sentence we learned? So we did declarative, we've done interrogative, we learned a new type. Solomon? The
Exclamation sentence.
Yes, exclamatory sentence. Yes. So remember, that type of sentence is used to show sudden or strong feeling, usually when you're excited, when you have a lot of emotion behind a sentence, it will end with it's called an exclamatory sentence. Remember, those sentences end with an exclamation mark. That's what makes it different. So declarative ends with a period, interrogative ends with a question mark, and exclamatory ends with an exclamation mark. Okay? So I'm sure you've practiced those types of sentences as well.
I did.
Okay? So I'll read some sentences and you tell me what type it is. Have you ever read about Mexico? What type of sentence is that? Have you ever read about Mexico? Yes?
Can I go use the restroom?
Why is your chair right there? 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. What type of sentence have you ever read about Mexico? Carly? Declarative, interrogative, or interrogative? That's a question they are asking. Next, my aunt and uncle live there. What type of sentence is this? My aunt and uncle live there. What type of sentence, Hannah?
Declarative.
Declarative. This is a normal sentence. Declarative. Okay, next one. My mom baked a cake. My mom baked a cake. What type of sentence? Declarative. Good. We won the game. What type of sentence? We won the game. Harlem?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamatory. Yes, exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence. We won the game. Good. I dropped my ice cream cone. I dropped my ice cream cone. Anybody? What type of sentence is that? So I have 8 people logged in, but it feels like, because these are the only people that raise their hand every time, it's like 2 people in the class. Guys, I'm asking you questions. I need everyone to participate, okay? Thank you. All right, go ahead, Solomon. What type is I dropped my ice cream cone?
Exclamation.
Exclamatory, yes. Exclamation sentence, good. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for raising your hand. These are questions, so they require answers. Okay, in person is raising their hand, and I need everyone on Zoom to do the same thing as well. All right, so those are the examples of the different types of sentences. We have declarative, interrogative, and exclamatory sentences, okay? All right, so you will practice them in your book as well. All right, you can actually get out your phonics and language book. We'll do the dictation on the page today. In your book, page 101. 101, we'll do the dictation at the bottom. If you don't have a book, your book, just get a loose leaf paper out. And yeah, you can just write it on there. That's okay. All right, page 101, the dictation at the bottom. Let me know when you're ready with your book.
I know my full initials.
Hmm?
I know my full initials. Like ES, EJS. It's actually like then the show July 29.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah?
Ma'am.
All right, so at the bottom, I'll say a little phrase, and so you just have to write the whole phrase on the first line. I'll do two different phrases, okay? This, no, not this. Okay, put that at the top. Okay, the first phrase is old fish. Old fish.
It has to
Yes.
be together.
Yes, it's all together, not on separate lines. It's both together on one line. Old fish. How to spelling it correct is also a part of this. So when you're taking your phonics test and you have to write words down, you have to make sure to spell them correctly. Okay? This is all phonics. Old fish. If you know your sounds, this will be easy to write.
Miss, what page again?
101.
Okay.
Okay, old fish. Could someone spell that for me? How do I write old fish properly? Solomon, go ahead.
OLDFISH.
Good. O-L-D, old. That's a special sound. And then fish, F-I-S-H. Good. Next phrase, kind child. Kind child. Kind child. Make sure you skip lines as well.
Ma'am. Something together. Mom, you're this.
Kind child. Okay, how do we write kind child? Go ahead, Evan.
KIND space
Space.
KINDCHILD.
Good. KINDCHILD. Good. Did everybody spell that correctly?
Yes.
L special sound IND, IND in kind, and ILD, ILD and CH in child. Okay, let's fill in that sentence. Okay, I'm gonna say it 2 times. Did the twins eat my popcorn? Again, did the twins eat my popcorn? Go ahead and fill in the words that are missing.
This sentence is kind of hard to spell. But what? Popcorn. It's not that hard. It's a little bit hard because popcorn. Popcorn. Not more. Popcorn. Miss Fujian,
Uh-huh.
twin or twins?
Twins. Yeah. Okay, anybody wants to fill it in for us? How should we have written this down the correct way? Of course. Okay, go ahead, Hannah. Thank you, Harlem. Oh, you're on mute, Hannah.
TWINS
Eat my my
MYN
and
POPCORN.
good popcorn, and they have the question mark there for you. Good job. Okay, so make sure you finish your page if you hadn't done it already. I'm sure some of you probably done it already. But if you hadn't done your page, so you have to do some stuff, add some suffixes, and then on the back you have to rhyme and subject and predicate practice. Okay, good. So that is it for our phonics on today. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's do
Writing.
I was gonna say writing, yeah. No, let's do math. I'm gonna do math and then I'm gonna do reading. Yeah, that's why I said no.
Okay. Since I started I'm like,
All right. Does everyone know all their math facts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
In your homework packet with all your worksheets.
Can we do a game
Not today.
tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow.
Miss Fujian,
Uh-huh.
what worksheet?
No, we're not in the book.
See?
Yeah, not today. Today is just the we're just going over extra stuff and then I have a lesson. No book today.
Is it a review?
I mean, like you're going to do the pages, but I mean, as far as like right now.
Let's do. Nope.
All right, let's go over some facts. We'll go over a few. Okay. 9 plus 6 equals 15, 15, 15. 5 plus 3 equals 10 plus 5 equals 5 plus 0 equals 4 plus 3 equals
Seven, seven, seven.
plus 7 equals
14, 14,
9 plus 8 equals
15,
17, 17, 17.
17,
1 plus 8 equals
9,
0 plus
equals 2, 2, 2. 7 plus 2 equals 9, 9, 9. 2 plus 10 equals 5 plus 3 equals 7, 7, 7. 6 plus 2 equals 8, 8, 8. 4 plus 8 equals 12, 12, 12. 5 plus 8 equals 2 plus 6 equals 8, 8, 8. 2 plus 9 equals 7 plus 9 equals 16, 16, 16. 10 plus 1 equals 3 plus 6 equals 9. 8 plus 7 equals 15, 15, 15. 8 plus 2 equals 10, 10, 10. 3 plus 7 equals 10, 10, 10. Okay, let's do a few more. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 5 plus 4 equals 3 plus 4 equals 5 plus 6 equals 2 plus 3 equals 5 plus 7 equals 9 plus 2 equals 2 plus 7 equals 5 plus 9 equals 9 plus 3 equals 7 plus 6 equals 13, 13, 13. 5 plus 10 equals 10 plus 4 equals 6 plus 9 equals 9 plus 7 equals 16, 16. Okay, good. Okay, so just make sure you're practicing your facts. That's how you get better and better. Especially when we move on to multiplication, you want to have these down all the way.
multiplication. What does that mean? You'll copy down, run it, and wait, what? 9 times 5.
All right, let's go over a couple of things, and we'll move on to our lesson. All right. All right, so let's look at my chart here. Okay, let's fill in the missing numbers. So I'm starting here with 42. Okay, what will go next here after the 42? What number would be next?
43.
43. What's going to be after the 43? Camille.
44.
44. What comes after 44? 45, okay? So remember, going to the next row, I can't say 46 here. It has to be 10 more than 42. So what's going to be here, Harlem?
52.
52. Good. What is next over here, Solomon?
53.
53. Good. What is next after 53, Josiah?
54.
54. 55 is done for us. What number goes here, Brian?
62.
62. 63 is done for us. What's next over here, Lyric?
64.
64. And then I finish it off with what number? Omar, what number do I finish it off with here?
65.
65. Good. All right, let's look at my thermometer.
100.
Okay, what's the temperature? Okay, Lyric, what's the temperature? Oh, you're on mute?
100 degrees.
Hey, what kind of day would that be? Cold, cool, warm, hot? What kind of day?
Hot.
Very hot. 100 degrees is super hot. Yep.
How about 102?
So that's going to be a super hot day. Okay, let's finish the number patterns. I have 65, 70. I'm counting by fives, obviously. What would be after 70? Evan?
75.
75. What's after 75? Harlem?
80.
80. What's after 80? Carly?
85.
85. After 85. Josiah?
90.
90. Good. Okay, counting by tens. 130, 140. What would be one after 140?
Counting by what?
Tens. We're just in the hundreds. After 140, Camille.
150.
150. After 150? 160. What's after 160? 170. What's after 170, Lyric?
180.
180. And then lastly, what's the final one? Harlem, go ahead.
190.
190. Good. And so 200 would follow right behind that. That's counting by 10. Okay. All right, let's practice some fractions. So look at my squares. How many pieces do I have in my squares? How many pieces is it divided into? You can just tell me.
4.
4. So we know that this is going to be fourths. So I'm going to go ahead and shade in 2 pieces. What would this fraction read?
4.
What would the fraction read? Could anyone tell me what would the fraction read?
2. We raise our hand.
Okay. And Camille, what would it read?
2 out of 4.
2 fourths, yes, 2 out of 4. 2 on the top, 4 on the bottom. That's 2 pieces are shaded out of 4 total. Next, I have a circle that's divided into 8. So that into 8 pieces, so that means that's 8. Let me go ahead and shade in. Okay, what would my fraction read, Solomon?
Where we at?
Right here. What's the fraction?
Two out of 8.
Not 2, that's 5.
5 out of 8.
Yes, 5 out of 8, 5, 8. So 5 pieces are shaded out of 8 total. Next, I have the triangle. What would the fraction read for this one? Harlem?
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2. Good, 1/2. Awesome. All right, so I have these 3 numbers. Let's put them in order from least to greatest. Least means the smallest number. Greatest means to the biggest number. Okay. So which one would be my least number? Evan? 21 is the smallest. Oh, which one would come next? In order of least to greatest, which one comes next out of 49 and 38? Josiah?
38.
38, and then obviously the biggest number is 49. Awesome. All right, in today's lesson, we are going to combine all 3 of the coins that we've learned so far. So we've learned pennies, which are worth 1 cent. We count by ones. Uh-huh.
How do you count like that?
Oh, it looked like it froze.
How do you count like that, Miss Flugence?
I don't know.
What else?
You're freezing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Miss Flugence, break
Is it back?
You're freezing.
Did it come back?
She's back in.
Is it back?
No, it's not.
Can y'all hear me now?
Oh.
No, it's still not.
Yeah, hear you.
Yeah? It's still not good though. Okay, is it back? Is it better?
Yes.
Yes.
Some say yes, some say no. Is it freezing or what is it doing?
You're freezing.
It's freezing a little.
little bit.
All of
Okay.
you guys are just started freezing.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what about now? Is it better? Still not better?
No, I can hear you great, but you're freezing.
Yeah.
Okay, what about now? Better? Still no? Is it better, guys, or it's still, no, it just froze again. I might have to just end the Zoom.
No, I can't